Nice. Hey everyone, it's Jess Ideas and I'm back. I'm actually filming this video on my new phone, the Google Pixel 3, which I did an unboxing for in my last video, so definitely check that out if you're interested in just seeing, what it's like to buy the 2018 Google flagship killer. And so far it's been really good. I mean, I'm filming this on my front camera, or front cameras. The Pixel 3 actually has two front cameras, which is really cool. It's very high quality. I mean, you can see every pore and crater on my face. Things have been sailing smooth with it. I've been using it for a month now, and I can say, even though the phone was released in 2018, it does match like today's standards. Like, it is a very good phone. It's $300. It's worth the cheap price. So yeah, check out that video if you're interested in tech stuff. But I'll be using that to film today. So today's video is actually about something that's super relevant for many of you going through this pandemic. I mean, we are still deep into the second wave of COVID-19. Some say the first wave never ended, and this is just a continuation. I'm in the Northeast area, which has been doing decently well, but as you can hear from all the background noises, there's too many people at the parks. Not everybody is wearing masks. Stop. Social distancing and mask wearing is essential. So this is an extremely relevant topic. It's about job scams, which have risen in appearance just because, people know, scammers know that right now there's a high amount of job seekers on the market. A lot of people recently got laid off, furloughed. The rate of unemployment has just skyrocketed. So everybody in that bucket is extremely vulnerable to, make easy cash gigs, side hustle opportunities. These are all things that people are looking for right now, a second job. So you just have to remember to be careful. Those of you that remember me from my 2016 video on job scams, that was actually about fake check scams. I received a tutoring opportunity that seemed pretty legitimate up until the last email was very shady, and I called them out on it, and they never responded to me because they were scammers. But fake check scams have been extremely common, since the beginning. But I would say they have become even more frequent and apparent nowadays because everyone is looking for an easy way to make extra money. And I would say one of the most common ones is the car wrap scam, where you sign up to have an advertisement or sticker or logo or branding, covering your car, and then you just drive as usual and you get paid like a commission or bonus or by hour by a company that wants their advertisement featured on the back of your car. So this is actually legitimate. I've heard of some companies actually doing this for real, which is why it's very exciting to see an application form for that kind of thing online, because you're thinking, well, I've seen that happen before, so why isn't this real? The thing is, it's also very easy to scam people with that kind of opportunity because it seems too easy. What I always say is, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Because it doesn't involve that much work. You're driving around a car with a sticker on it. If they're telling you can earn $1,000 for that, granted, everybody clicks on the link because they're like, yeah, that sounds like a great opportunity to earn $1,000. So I actually wasn't applying for this kind of opportunity. My boyfriend did at the beginning of the shutdown, and he has generously allowed me to make a video using the documents he received in the mail after applying for such an opportunity. So thanks, Beeb. I'm here educating the world. So here, let me get started. So what happened was he applied, and then he got a response through text message asking for his billing address to send more details. So he gave it to them thinking that they were going to send the sticker over, because duh. But they sent a priority mail envelope. So I'm just like, wow, this is like a high level scam if they paid to send priority mail to every sucker that texted them back. So he got a priority mail envelope, and in that envelope is this contract / instruction sheet, zip viz. I remember searching this up before. I don't remember if it's a real brand. It could be a real brand. Even if it's a real brand, I'm sure they don't appreciate this scammer using their brand for this. But it says zip viz healthy energy, and compared to my 2016 video, I will say this has a lot less spelling mistakes and capitalization errors. So good job, scammers. You guys seem even more legit now than before. That's terrible. But there's still a lot of grammar errors. So it says, you have received this instruction in your first week payment because you qualified for the WRAP advertisement program you applied for online. And it tells you to read this entire memo carefully. I mean, if you really want to read it, go ahead and pause the video and take as long of a look as you need. But basically, it gives you instructions to deposit this check that they sent over in the priority mailer, and then take your payment out of it, and then use the rest of the payment to give a graphic artist to cover your car in the advertisement, like a graphic artist fee or whatever. But then for some reason, this graphic artist needs to be paid in like American Express gift cards from CVS or Walgreens, so that's totally legit. They actually did send a check in the mailer, and you know, at first glance it looks real. It has all the signs of what a check should look like. It's got signatures, it's got the marks, it's got the numbers at the bottom. It says it's a cashier's check. It even says my boyfriend's name on it, and on the back there's like a endorse here. It's even watermarked, you know, you can see it's saying original document if you hold it up to the light. So it looks legit. It has watermarks. It looks real. I will say at first glance it's very hard to tell that it's a fake check. That's kind of what they were going for, obviously. But you know how you catch them is they are missing the bank address. That is extremely important. I don't know about you, but every check I've seen has an address on it. So, you know, I searched up this bank. It actually is a real bank in Texas, but just based on this letter alone, I don't even have to look for that many clues. I know this is a fake check. Also, this mailer was sent from Ohio, so why is this check sent from Texas? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so how this scam works. So the idea, and it's very similar to my 2016 video, is that you get this check and you cash it in at your bank because, you know, you're trying to take your payment of it. So you cash it in, and checks take a few days to process. So technically they're expecting that you took it out of like your own account while the funds from this check are processing. And then you take that money, you deduct the amount that you're supposed to get. It's not a deduction at that point because it's still just your account. And then you take the excess money, which is $1,500, and you purchase these gift cards. And then you text this number like they said to do. And then you send the gift cards to this graphic artist to pay them to put the advertisement on your car. Seems simple enough, right? I mean, it's clever because it takes a few days for the bank to process these checks. So by the time they process it and bounce it because it's fake, you will have received a fraudulent check fee. You're going to have to pay that fee for depositing a fake check. But also now you're missing the money you took out to pay the graphic artist. Like, that was your own money. this was a fake check. You've earned nothing. If anything, you're at a negative right now, and you just gave the scammers free money. So that's kind of the danger of the scam, because it seems so easy. It's like, oh, they're giving me this like almost $2,000. I take my $500 from it and I give them back the $1,500 to cover my car in this advertisement. Simple enough. But it's sketchy, right? Because it's like, oh, why couldn't they just send you the $500 straight up for you to keep? Like, why'd I have to like take it and give it back? They even include an FAQ for that to like trick you even more. Why do I need to purchase an American Express gift card for the graphic artist? They give a heartfelt explanation too. It's ridiculous. It's our graphic artist had issues receiving checks and money orders from USPS differently due to the COVID-19 pandemic spreading around. But we decided to do it one way, and that's the reason why the graphic artist funds were included with your upfront payment, so that they can get every necessary material needed to work on your vehicle once the gift card is received. It's the gift card the graphic artist will use to order every necessary material needed to work on your vehicle. That way all participants can get ready at the same time. That's very heartfelt for the scammer to mention COVID-19 and how USPS is not sending the money order correctly to them, but no. And look at the urgency they put at the bottom. Acknowledge you received the check immediately for proper authorization of the payment through text message to avoid disqualification, and the payment will be declined if you don't send a text message within 24 hours the payment was delivered to you. So this Paul Larson guy, or whatever the scammer's real name is trying to create a false sense of urgency. They're saying if you don't hurry it up, we're gonna disqualify your check. I'm like, you gotta relax. Okay. So yeah, that's an explanation of a very common fraudulent check scam that's been going on now. I would say a lot of these gigs posted online during COVID-19, a lot of them are fake, so use your intuition, and if you don't feel like you can trust yourself, ask a friend, ask a family member, somebody that's on your side. If you don't have anybody to ask, you can comment it below. I can probably verify it for you, like as soon as I see your message. I used to be a Craigslist junkie, so I know how these scams work. So yeah, this is a very common scam now. Just be careful, look out for yourself, and yeah, hope this is helpful. Oh, also, if this video gets, let's aim low. I haven't really been active on YouTube lately. If this video gets 20 likes, I will message the URL of this video to this number. Or if all of you would be so kind to do it for me, go for it. Message them at 224-202-9535. That's 224-202-9535. Scammers love receiving messages back. They love it. Last time I sent that email back in 2016, I left him speechless, okay? So, yeah. Do that for me, or like this video, and I'll do it myself. But yeah, stay safe. Don't get scammed. You want to save all the money you have right now for useful things like food. Yeah, so I'll see everyone on my next video. Thanks for watching.